Umamyana Timirandasya Yanandana Sarvaya Chakshurumritam Nila Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Sri Chaitanya Vishnu Stapita Nilamudari Swayamrupa Kadamaha Yadati Swapadantikam Vandeyam Shri Guru Shri Prabhupada Shri Guru Vaishnava Shri Rupam Saranam Saranaratnatam Vidantam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadantam Parijanasamam Krishna Chaitanya Deva Shri Radha Krishna Padam Sagarayita Shri Vishakam Vitam Shri Hare Krishna Karuna Sindhu Nilamantu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kantu Radha Kanta Namostute Tatta Kanchana Gaurani Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vishavanu Sute Devi Pranamami Hari Vanchakalpatarobhyasya Vipasindhu Vyayevacham Patitanam Pavanyev Vaishnavayo Namo Namaha Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Vasari Gaura Bhakta Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Harinam Sankirtan Yajna ki Srila Prabhupada ki Gaur Premanandi. We should do this more often, Chanting is very important. You can come from time to time to do kirtan on the retreat. It's very nice. Not only Sunday and Krishna Lord, that's it. No, more often do kirtan. You can chant Jagannathastakam. He's pleased. He likes that. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. 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 Tatidam Shrotumichami. Tatidam Shrotumichamo. Gaditum Yadimanyase. Brohina Shradhananam. Yasya Jnanam Adachikaha. Tatidam Shrotum Ichamo. Gaditum Yadimanyase. Brohina Shradhananam. Yasya Jnanam Adachikaha. Tatidam Shrotum Ichamo. Gaditum Yadimanyase. Brohina Shradhananam. Yasya Jnanam Adachikaha. Idam, this Shrotum, to hear, Ichama, all willing, Gaditum, narrate, Yadi, if, Manyase, you think, Brohi, please speak. Now, we, Shradhananam, who are very much respectful. Yasya, whose Jnanam, transcendental knowledge, Ada, delivered, Shuka, Sri Shukadeva Goswami, Translation. We all respectfully want to hear about him, Maharaj Parikshit, to whom Shukadeva Goswami imparted transcendental knowledge. Please speak on this matter. Purport. Shukadeva Goswami imparted transcendental knowledge to Maharaj Parikshit during the remaining 7 days of his life. And Maharaj Parikshit heard him properly, just like an ardent student. The effect of such a bona fide hearing and chanting of Srimad Bhagavatam was equally shared by both the hearer and the chanter. Both of them were benefited. Out of the 9 different transcendental means of devotional service to the Lord prescribed in the Bhagavatam, either all of them or some of them or even one of them are equally beneficial if properly discharged. Maharaj Parikshit and Shukadeva Goswami were serious performers of the first 2 important items, namely the process of chanting and the process of healing, and therefore both of them were successful in the noble attempt. Transcendental realization is attained by such serious healing and chanting and not otherwise. There is a type of spiritual master and disciple much advertised in this age of Kali. It is said that the master injects spiritual force into the disciple by an electric current generated by the master, and the disciple begins to feel the shock. He becomes unconscious, and the master weeps for his exhausting his store of so-called spiritual assets. Such bogus advertisement is going on in this age, and the poor common man is becoming the victim of such advertisement. We do not find such folk tales in the dealings of Shukadeva Goswami and his great disciple Maharaj Parikshit. The sage recited Srimad Bhagavatam in devotion, and the great king heard him properly. The king did not feel any shock of electrical current from the master, nor did he become unconscious while receiving knowledge from the master. One should not therefore become a victim of this unauthorized advertisement made by some bogus representative of Vedic knowledge. The sages of Naimisharanya were very respectful in hearing about Maharaj Parikshit because of his receiving knowledge from Shukadeva Goswami by means of ardent hearing. Ardent hearing from the bona fide spiritual master is the only way to receive transcendental knowledge, and there is no need for medical performances or occult mysticism for miraculous effects. The process is simple, but only the sincere party can achieve the desired result. Om Agya Kumanandasya Yanam Jana Saratana Chakshurun Tasmai Shri Bhagavan. I was born in darkest of ignorance, and my spiritual mark is no problem. Open my eyes with the first light of knowledge. You can't take for it now. Can I accept?
Now, I've been to
People have called the God. Hare Srila Prabhupada. So, the sages of Naimisharanya were very eager to hear about Maharaj Parikshit life story, because, and also how we hear the Srimad Bhagavatam from Shukadeva Goswami. They were very eager to know about that. Why? Because both of them, Maharaj Parikshit and Shukadeva Goswami, both were pure devotees of the Lord. So, Srimad Bhagavatam means to know about the Lord and His pure devotees. Bhagavad Gita is Krishna speaking to his pure devotee Arjuna. Bhagavatam has many narrations in relation to Krishna's pastime and his pure devotees' pastime. Jai Shri Shri Radha Bhakti Hari. Do you know the story of the Bhakti Bihari in Vrindavan? Very famous temple. Actually, That temple and the Islam temple, Kushnavaram, are the most visited temples in and in the Banki Bihari temple, they close the curtain, they open the curtain all the time. You know why they do that? Because once one pure devotee was praying with so much devotion to Banki Bihari that when he left the temple, the deity followed him to his home, to his home. So they decided too much risk. If somebody pray too much with pure devotion, he also may go again, so they keep closing the temple. Like that. That's the reason. There is another pastime also of Bhakti Bihari, and that one rich man, he gifted Bhakti Bihari a beautiful golden ankle bed, pure gold. And the pujari would lock the room at night to be safe and everything. But one day he opened the lock and he saw that the gold ankle bed was missing. So it was a big concern among the pujaris and how who stole this, but the lock is not broken or anything, how this could happen. So anyway, when the rumor spread around, one man came with the ankle belt in his hand. How you got it? You stole it? No. I am a vendor. Every night I stay in front of the temple. I sell puris and milk. And last night, one very beautiful boy came and he wanted milk and puris. And I asked him how money to pay me, and he gave me this ankle belt. So here it is. I hear that. Then the pujari realized that the monkey Bihari came out as a boy because he was hungry. So since then, every night they give a gallon of milk, a pile of puris. If he is hungry, he can eat at night. Since then. And also at that temple, Mangalarti is very late. I think it's 8:30 in the morning or something. You know why? There's a reason behind it. Because Banki Bihari go every night to dance with the gopi and he come very late. So he need to sleep something, He may come at 2, 3 in the morning from dancing. So they allow him to take a little more rest. Like that. Pastime, Krishna's pastime is wonderful. I mean, once Prabhupada was visiting the New York temple, and he looked at the deity, Radha Govinda, and he called the temple president. He said, Krishna looks very tired, you must give him more time to rest, because he has to go every day to take care of the cows and the fields, so he needs travel to rest. And the pujari realized that they were waking the deities early than usual, earlier than usual, because of Sankirtan or something. So they understood, Prabhupada didn't know about the change. But just by looking at the deity, he realized. One thing, amazing thing, that Prabhupada had conversation with the deities. It happened in Los Angeles. One devotee was witness of this pastime. That the temple was very crowded. And this devotee was short, he was the same size as Prabhupada, and he was pushed, and suddenly he was very close to Prabhupada. And he heard Prabhupada speaking to the deities. The deities, deities of Queen Dwarkadish. But Prabhupada called them Radha. He said, Radha, are you being served nicely? Is the food they're cooking for you is good, the dress and everything is nice? And there was silence, and then Prabhupada said, oh, I'm glad to hear that you are very nicely served in this temple. Of course, Prabhupada heard the answer, but not the devotee. So the devotees told this, because he was very close, Prabhupada was speaking softly, not loudly. So he was very close, he couldn't hear what Prabhupada said. So Prabhupada said, when somebody becomes spiritually advanced, he can have a conversation with the deity. if he can talk. You know? You know the story of Shakshi Gopal? Famous story. Near Jagannath-puri there is a town called the train station called the Shakshi Gopal, isn't it? So the first time I went to India was in 1980. I was in summertime. I remember it was June, July. It was very hot. That was my first time. So I went to Jagannath-puri by myself, and I was Pujari in Radhadesh in Belgium for some time there. I was going to open a temple in Las Palmas in Canary Island in Spain. So we're doing some psychedelic connection to open a temple there. And I went to the Pujari to help him, shopping for the deities. But he told me I can do it. You first time in India, go visit all the places. So I went there, and I saw a bus stand that says, visit all temples, 25 rupees, something like that. So I entered the bus. I was the only Westerner, everybody Indian. So they took us to different temple, and they went to Shakshi Gopal temple. I entered with all the crowd, and they made me touch the feet of the deity, put my head on the feet of Shakshi Gopal, gave me some tulsi leaves on his feet, like that. Very nice, give me some mahaprasad and everything. So next time I wanted to go to that temple in 82, 2 years later, with some Western devotees. They said, no, Western people can't come in. So when I came here 2 years ago, he was very lucky. Generally not allowed. So actually your father very merciful. So this deity Shakshi Gopal, he walked actually. He walked. We made a play in Spain about this pastimes. One devotee dressed as Krishna, like a deity. I was the young Brahmana. Anyway, so I need to say we are here, it is talking, even walking. But that means they are not a statue in Krishna himself. So here we hear Maharaj Parikshit. He had only 7 days remaining. So he wanted to hear Srimad Bhagavatam from Shukadeva Goswami. Different statement give different, this yoga, that yoga, that yagya, that. No, he decided to follow the instruction of Shukadeva Goswami. Because as soon as Shukadeva Goswami arrived, everybody stood up. He was only 16 years old, and he was naked. But they could see he was very highly advanced spiritually. He was pure devotee from the womb. You know the story of Shukadeva Goswami? He didn't want it to come out of the womb. So, because he thought, Maya is out there, I don't want to be influenced by Maya. Family affection, So the mother was desperate because he stayed in the womb 16 years. Imagine how much trouble it must be for the mother. But then Srila Vyasadeva went to see Krishna in Dwarka and asked him to please come and convince the child to come out. So Krishna came personally and assured the child that he will not be affected by Maya. Please come out. So as soon as he came out, he grew immediately into 16 years, because he was 16 years in the home. So he grew about 16 years and immediately left home. Immediately, as he was born, naked, he walked out. Father was running after him, calling him, my son, come back. He wanted to teach him Srimad Bhagavatam. That was he was He knew he was a great soul, liberated soul. So he wanted to teach him Srimad Bhagavatam. You know? And the Puranas, it is a story very interesting, that once Lord Shiva was narrating Srimad Bhagavatam to his wife Parvati, and a small parrot was nearby in the tree, and he was also listening. So when Shiva came, Shiva would close the eyes in meditation. By heart, he was narrating Srimad Bhagavatam, all the 18,000 shlokas. You know? But when he came to the third canto, Kapila the Muni, you know, Sankhya philosophy, the Parvati will goes a little bit, you know. So from time to time, Lord Shiva will ask the question, are you listening? And the parrot imitating her voice say, yes, keep chanting. So when he finished narrating all the Bhagavatam, he noticed the parrot there saying, hey, yes, keep narrating. Oh, this parrot in the Bhagavatam, it's an animal. He may misuse this knowledge. So he wanted to kill it. So Shiva was chasing after the parrot of the trident, he wanted to kill it. And the parrot flew to the ashram of Vyasa in Badarakashram, in the Himalayas. And Vyasadeva was narrating to his wife the 10th canto of Srimad Bhagavatam, Krishna's pastime, and she was with wonder, and the parrot entered her mouth to shelter there, hiding from Shiva. So Shiva asked Vyasadeva, have you seen a parrot? No. Why you're chasing after a parrot? I want to kill it. Why you want to kill it? Because you're Srimad Bhagavatam and it's misused, tell to people who are not qualified. And what is the result of reading Bhagavatam? Vyasadeva asked. Oh, the person who reads Bhagavatam becomes immortal. So if the parrot becomes immortal, how can you kill it? Oh, he accepted defeat. So he left. So that parrot was born as Shukadev Goswami. That's the Purana story. Interesting, amazing. Those times in the Puranas. So Shukadev Goswami was wandering in the forest. He was a Brahmavadi. Brahmavadi means absorbed in Brahman, but he's not Mayavadi. Mayavadi and Krishna Aparadhi, offended to Krishna. Krishna's form is Maya, middle material. Brahmavadi are absorbed in Brahman, but they are not offended. They are pure. But then Vyasadeva taught his disciples two shlokas from the Srimad Bhagavatam 10th canto, Krishna's pastimes. And one of them told him, I wandered in the forest collecting firewood. I saw a naked boy, I think he was ghost hunting because he looked like very strange, with locked hair, like that. Oh, if you see him again, narrate this shlokas I told you from the Bhagavatam. This ghost, he will go away. So next time, the disciple came running to the ashram, and Shukadev Goswami was running after him, chasing him. Gurudev, this mantra, instead of chasing away, the ghost is following me. No, it's not ghost, this is my son. He became attracted to him, Krishna Lila, by reading this verse I told you. So he came back and Srila Vyasadeva taught him all the Srimad Bhagavatam. Although some place they say that he appeared in the womb also, but there is also this another explanation. He heard it after. Anyway, after reading Srimad Bhagavatam, he wanted to teach Srimad Bhagavatam. That's very important thing, When you hear, you understand the spiritual knowledge of Krishna consciousness, what you will do with it. You have to share it with others. Otherwise, you may not keep it, because it doesn't belong only to you, it belongs to everyone. Everyone is part of Krishna, everyone is servant of Krishna. They deserve to hear about Krishna. So once one knows the truth, one should share it with others, not keep it to oneself. So that is very important for us. So Shikadeva Goswami arrived there in that assembly of great yogi and sages, and everybody stood up. Even Narad Muni and Vyasadeva, they also greeted him and offered him this highest seat to speak Srimad Bhagavatam. So Maharaj Parikshit was really very ardently, very attentively. For 7 days he didn't eat or sleep or drink water. He was totally absorbed in hearing Srimad Bhagavatam, completely. He didn't have any fear of death after hearing Srimad Bhagavatam. No? He was ready to go back to Krishna. Maharaj Parikshit from his childhood, he will so attached to Krishna, he will not sleep unless he hugs his dog, Krishna-like dog, So one children should have Krishna dog to become attached to Krishna, like that. Since he saw Krishna in the womb of his mother, because Krishna saved his life, he was going to die by the Brahmastra by Ashwatthama. And Krishna came and saved him. He became very attached to Krishna from the womb. So Krishna was calling him back to Godhead because Krishna was feeling separation from his pure devotee. So that's why he was cursed. Actually, he could counteract that person, but he didn't want to because he understood this is Krishna's plan. He wanted me back. He wanted me to hear Srimad Bhagavatam. So this is the reason that this happened to me. So in the life of great devotees like Maharaj Parikshit, they know nothing happened accidentally. There must be a reason behind it. Krishna's hand always there. Sometimes the devotee asks me, well, everything that happened to me is Krishna's arrangement. I say no. It could be also Maya's disarrangement. If somebody reminds you of Krishna, that is good, that is Krishna's plan. And if somebody makes you forget Krishna, it's not Krishna's arrangement, it's Maya's disarrangement. So one has to know, to distinguish illusion from reality. What is real, what is illusion. In this world we are living is full of illusion. Everybody is chasing after mirage, to be happy. There's a story, one man in the forest was there, and one tiger was chasing after him. So he ran and saw a tree nearby a lake. So he climbed that tree and was hanging from a branch. And the tiger was below. And the branch was very close to the river. If he fell, he would fall in not the river, the lake. And inside the lake there was a crocodile. But above him there was a honeycomb. So some drops of honey were falling and he will take it also. But the crocodile is waiting for him and the tiger is waiting for him. But he's enjoying the honey. So this is the material life, here we go. So nice. The misery of this disease out there. So there is no shelter in this world but Krishna. There is no better friend than Krishna. No? I mean, the pastime of Krishna in Vrindavan. What is the name of Saturn? Sunny. sunny day, sunny day. So sunny day we also went to Vrindavan and had darshan with Krishna. So Krishna blessed him, and So there's a temple there for him, sunny day. Sometimes people go to pacify sunny day. They do something. But actually, all devatas are servants of Krishna. If they see somebody worshiping Krishna, they are pleased that somebody worshiping Krishna. Because Krishna is their master, their Lord. Ekala Ishvara Krishna Arasavabhriti. There is only one supreme master, and that's Krishna. And everyone else is a servant. That's including Mahadev, Ganesh, Durga Mata, all of them servant of Krishna. Sanidev, Suryadev, all of them servant of Krishna. So there is no need to worship them separately, because Krishna said in Bhagavad Gita, those who worship the God are less intelligent because they worship me indirectly. I am the origin of all devatas. So the idea of devata worship in the Vedas is to make people understand there is higher authority above. But in the mantras, to worship devatas, you have to recite one mantra for Vishnu, asking permission to worship the devata. So intelligent person will understand Vishnu is higher than all devatas because they need permission from him to worship. So someone intelligent will worship Vishnu or Krishna. Krishna is the original Vishnu. So like to help people gradually understand, even Aborigine in the forest, when they see lightning, they see the moon, the stars, they understand this higher power in creation, so that's for them is God, nature. But behind nature, there is a supreme controller, Ishvara Parama Krishna Satchidananda. Anadiradi Govinda Sarva. He is the supreme controller, Ishvara Parama. There are many controllers. Even human beings, they control something, they try to control their family or their job or their friend. But Krishna is the supreme controller. And his body is Satchidananda, eternal, full of bliss, full of knowledge. Another, he has no origin. Sometimes people may ask, if God created the universe, who created him? If somebody created him, that somebody will be God, not him. So when you reach the person who nobody created, that is God. Anadir Adir, he is the origin of everyone. Govinda is the give pleasure to the cows, to the senses, to the earth. God is those three things. Sarva Karana Karana, and he is the cause of all causes. There may be some immediate cause, but the ultimate cause of everything is Krishna. So Shukadeva Goswami was narrating and Maharaj Parikshit was listening. A very interesting thought was saying there's maybe at this time there was a fashion that the Guru touched the disciple and inject some electrical shock in the disciple by giving him the knowledge, and the Guru becomes broken, empty. So he cried, I became bankrupted of the spiritual. But the Shukadeva Goswami didn't happen. Electric shock or anything like that. Just intensity. And with intensity, You know the story of Gokarna? You have heard the story of Gokarna? It's about Srimad Bhagavatam. It's in the Puranas also. Once a Brahmana was married to a bad woman, bad woman. She was very angry all the time, very unfaithful to him, mistreating him all the time. So he thought maybe if she get a son, she may change. So he asked one sage to do yajna so have a son. So the sage agreed, gave him the fruit of the yajna. And he gave to his wife, please eat this, we will have a good son. And the wife, I don't want to have children. She gave it to a cow, the fruit. But later on, by the destiny arrived, she also became pregnant. And the cow became pregnant. And the cow gave birth to a human child, but had the ears of a cow. So that's why they gave him the name Gokarna. Karna means ears, ears of a cow. And her son was a bad person, grew up to be a bad person like his mother. And the son of the cow was very gentle, very nice, devotee, everything. Very learned in the Shastra, everything. So the son, the bad son, he was, spending all the money of his father in alcohol and prostitutes, then he will steal from his mother, also like that. So the Brahma became so disheartened, he left home, he went to the forest. So the bad son, he was demanding from his mother to give him more. I said, I won't have anything more to give you. So he threw his mother in the well, and he killed his own mother. And he was living in the house with prostitutes. When he became no money, the prostitute also threw him in the well, killed him. And Gokarna, he already left long time ago home. He was going pilgrimage. And then he came back home. Was the home empty? Nobody was there. So he stayed there, and his brother Ghost appeared. Brother, I'm very sinful, that's why I was killed by a prostitute, now I'm a ghost. Please help me. And brother, you must do something for me. Okay, Gokarna said, okay, I will try to help you. I'm gonna make recitation of Srimad Bhagavatam, and you must stand nearby in the bamboo stick, you enter there, from there you can listen. And listen attentively, yes. So thank you for your mercy. So Gokarna invited everyone to listen to Srimad Bhagavatam. So he was narrating Srimad Bhagavatam, and his ghost brother was there again. After he finished reciting the Bhagavatam, his brother took 4-armed form, he went by contact. People saw that. They saw the ghost become liberated. So they asked Gokarna, we also hear Srimad Bhagavatam, why we didn't also become liberated like your brother? He was a ghost. Because he was listening very, very intensely. And he was eating, sleeping, going sometime, and come back, chatting, He was not very attentive. That's why he got the full benefits. So that's, here we hear that Maharaj Parikshit was listening very attentively. The message, very intensely, very ardently. So when he finished reading Bhagavatam, he said, let the serpent come. I'm not afraid. He completely became fearless. So that's the symptom of self-realization. One is not fear, doesn't have fear of death. I can't die, and I tell myself, Krishna, how can I die? Only the body will die. So, best way to prepare for death is here Srimad Bhagavatam. On a daily basis, every day. And we come together, read Bhagavatam, discuss, Like that is very important, I think. Bhagavad Shravana. In India they do Bhagavad Saptah. They recite for 7 days. But the Bhagavatam itself says, Nityo Bhagavad Sevaya. Eternal 7 days, and then more 7 days, and then more 7 days. Shukadeva Goswami in 7 days because that's all the time he had. But we have more than 7 days. Why only hear 7 days? You should hear always. No? But this professional reciter, they come for 7 days and they very professionally play music and sing and recite the Bhagavatam. They speak mainly about the gopis and Krishnas and all this to satisfy the senses of the audience, but not much philosophy, all sentimental. They do it for money, not for service. They charge a lot of money for doing this recitation. It's like a profession. But one should not hear from professionals about, and one should hear from devotees who don't want any material gain by reciting Bhagavatam. They want to do it for serving Krishna and that's the purpose. So no electric shock, nothing losing consciousness or anything like that. These all made up stories. So you have any question or comment? Please do. Very good. Very nice. Thank you very much for coming and listening to Bhagavatam. Srila Prabhupada. Lord, Amen.
Serving hot milk. Serving here. This is Boss.
Nice to meet you. How are you? Thank you.
Adorable. Can I say that? Okay.
So, Boss came to the temple in a very interesting way. So, her son, Matthew, was coming to the temple.
Very good.
2 years ago.
2 years ago.
2 years ago, your son came here.
Yes.
2.5 years.
Yeah, really inquisitive. He immediately wanted deities to worship. Very highly intelligent devotee from past life, you know. And then he moved to Montana a year ago or 2 years,
2 years
ago, and drove.
Well, he on August 16th, which is next Wednesday, he left his cell phone, his passport, his driver's license, his wallet, everything on a shrine to Krishna. Okay? He left the Lexus from 1990 that his grandparents gave him on a small highway in Montana. It was a 2-lane highway. On the side of the road, a little note that said, "Out of gas, please don't tow," with a little heart. And there's a smiley face that said, "God bless Matthew." And he left the keys outside, and then he's gone. Before that, he became a devotee of Krishna. Like I spent 12 hours with him before he went off. He was eating vegan, meditating, doing yoga, no smoking, no drinking, no sex, no nothing. For a long time. I believe he went to Montana to say goodbye to his brother. Okay, his brother was 4 years old. And then he did this thing. He tried to call me 2 times the day he left. We didn't leave messages. Like if I saw him call me, I'd call him back, or vice versa. But I missed his calls. But by the time I called him back, he had left his phone. So my belief, it's been 2 years last Wednesday. My belief, and I've kept in touch with Anani because I thank Krishna for Matthew's journey. I believe he's on a spiritual journey. They went to Catholic school. Okay? But I don't believe God is Catholic. I believe Krishna embraces all things. Jesus, Buddha, Allah, you know, everything.
God is not Indian or Jew or Christian or...
No, God is inclusive, not exclusive.
Yeah,
So I taught my boys this.
yeah, yeah.
And I believe when Matthew walked into this deal, he's like, yeah, this is what works for me.
He came here.
Yeah, so he just walked in. And he gave me this Krishna bracelet. He like, Mom, this is where it's at. So I believe that he is not a spiritual being. Before he left Boise, Montana, he gave away all of his possessions. Okay? All he had was like 2 pairs of shoes, 2 pairs of, you know what I mean? He left with nothing. He grew up with everything. And it never felt right to him. Like from the time he was tiny, he would ask me. So, the reason I wanted to talk to you is I've read pretty much every Prabhupada book, the Gita, I read. I have a whole library. Seriously, I read it because I'm his mother. But here's my thing, and I know he knows that I know that that's what he's doing. He's on a spiritual quest, a journey, and I think he wants to be a science person. But I know that's like not he's a Western. So here's my questions. I have 3. 1, can a blue-eyed Catholic boy become a sannyasi?
Why not? Why not? I'm a sannyasi, I'm not Indian.
You're from Argentina, right?
No, Venezuela.
Venezuela. Okay. 2, I've read a lot about, well, and even in the, what's the book about a main book?
Luna, Luna Vita.